That is just crazy. Oh my goodness, look how... Woo! We are here at 181 Aquarium. Albino silver arowana, so beautiful. Hey guys, good morning and welcome back. My name is Rio Watanabe. It's 5:30 a.m. right now and it's thundering outside, but today we are going to be rescaping this tank and moving it out of this room. Well, we're not going to be rescaping it entirely, but just changing up a few things, making it look better. Yeah, we're gonna be moving it out of this tank, this room, because I don't give it much attention when it's in this room. But I hope that when I move it out, I'll pay more attention to it and make it look better, which I think I'll definitely do. Yeah, but this right here is the tank that I sleep next to, the Java Moss tank. Looking good. The lights are just turned on for now. I'll turn it back off later because it's so early in the morning. Brownie here is still sleeping. So yeah, let's go work on this tank. Make sure you subscribe to this channel if you're new here. Hit that red subscribe button down below and let's get into this video. Alright guys, so this right here is the Fluval Flex 15-gallon tank, and you can see that the plants in here are doing absolutely fine. These are all anubias and they've been growing really well. And there are some black phantom tetras in here and they look absolutely beautiful. I'm really happy with those fish. And yeah, take a look at all this algae that's growing on the glass, especially on this side. This whole patch, this green patch right here, that is all algae. So I'm gonna have to remove that, drain out some of this water, do a big water change. While the water level is low, we're gonna move it out of this room and we're gonna do some changes. So let's get started with all of that. Wow, beautiful. Oh, can you see that? Look at that. This thing is crazy. Alright, before I do more, I'm gonna drain out a bit of the water. We've drained out quite a lot of the tank water. Now let's go and wipe this thing off. Look at all that algae. That is just crazy. So these here are the other 4 planted tanks that I have, and in this spot right here, this is where I want to put that Fluval Flex. I think it's a nice spot for it. And there's actually one more tank right beside it over there, but I can't show you guys just yet. That's a surprise to come. But let's focus on that Fluval Flex. Alright, so we've drained out quite a bit of water, as you can see, and the plants are doing alright. They're anubias, so they're really hardy. But the fish are still swimming in there, so we gotta try to be quick. Let's disconnect everything over here and start moving this tank. This thing is heavy. Where am I gonna put this? On the floor for now. Just like that. First thing we need to do is move this stand. The tank is right here temporarily. There's a little foam thing at the bottom so the tank is all safe. But look, you can see this amazing job at painting that I did. I didn't even paint the whole thing, so I'm probably gonna paint this later or something. But yeah, let's move this cabinet first. The stand is in place. Now let's go and bring this tank over. Alright guys, even though I drained out the water, it's still really heavy. And I think I just messed the tank up. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh my goodness, look how... Woo! Alright. Okay, so let's hope we didn't wake anyone up there. I know I've woken Brownie up. Look at him. Brownie! Yeah, look at him. Yeah, I woke him up, but let's hope we didn't wake anyone else up. But look at this. The tank is all murky right now. But that's alright, we'll just top this tank up with some water, let the filter run, and hopefully everything is alright. But the main thing I wanted to change with this tank was its location, which we've just done. And some of the plants, I want to fix it up. It's kind of falling down. See, like you can just see that. So I've got to fix that up. and I want to add some sand into this tank, so let's continue with what we're doing. So right now we're going to be adding some water into the tank, and if I could do this again, I definitely have gone to the fish store first and got some sand so that I could add it into the tank while the water was still low. But because I had to do this at 5:30, well, it's 7 right now, but yeah, we have to wait for the fish stores to open so that I can get my sand. So just hang tight and we'll go to the store later to get some sand. Always have a towel. So the weather now is super beautiful. Take a look at this. It's really bright and you can see blue skies. So now I guess it's time to go to the fish store and get some sand. But before we go, just take a look at this tank. It's actually pretty nice. The water is filled back up to the top and the plants and the fish are doing really well. Look at those black phantoms, beautiful fish. But yeah, I just wanted to add some sand into this tank. So let's go to the fish store and I'll see you there in a little while. We are here at 181 Aquarium. Links to this place will be in the description. Before we go in though, take a look at this. So this van right here, this van has all the fish. Look, you can see he's choosing what fish he wants for his fish store. So right there, this is the supplier. But let's go in and look for the sand. So these are where all the sand are. You can see there's a lot of choices. There's white, there's gray, there's black sand, gravel. But I am looking for this. This is it. The JBL Zanzibar River. I was actually going to get some of this white stuff, but then I figured if I get this, I could use the remainder for my 5-foot tank because I could add a bit more sand into that tank. So I'm just gonna use this instead of this. Guys, before we head back, let's take a look at some of the fish they have. Take a look at this albino silver arowana, so beautiful. And then next up, look at this. These are platinum angelfish. They're still young, juvenile, so they're small. Take a look at this. They follow your head. That is so cool. Alright, one more. Let's look at some shrimp up at the front. Look, these two tanks here are filled with shrimp. Alright guys, so we've made it back home and we've got the sand. Let's take a quick look at it. It's right here. JBL Zanzibar River Sand, one of my favorite sands. We've used it for the 5-foot tank. You can see how natural looking it is. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take some of this out, put it in this bucket and start rinsing it so that we can use it for our Fluval Flex. And a lot of you guys have been asking me how the Asian arowana is doing, and here he is. He's doing perfectly fine. Look at how beautiful he looks. So I've rinsed out the sand. You can see right here, this is not the whole bag. I'm just gonna use this first and see if it's enough for this tank. If it's not enough, we'll just go ahead and rinse some more. But I'm gonna put the sand over the soil. I'm not gonna go ahead and remove this soil out because in the future I may plant some carpeting plants. So I wanna keep the soil in there. Alright guys, so that's all I have for you today. Make sure you comment down below which look you prefer better, the soil or the sand. And also we will be getting some fish, new fish for this tank. Maybe we'll get some cories and something else you'll see in the next video. Make sure you subscribe to this channel by hitting that red subscribe button down below, and I'll see you next time.